Well, good day, folks. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I'm just out here in the shop getting ready to do some work, and it's cold out here. You can probably see my breath. So while I wait for things to heat up, I thought I'd jump on here and just do a thank you because we've recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and that's pretty good. It's a milestone, and I just want to thank everybody who's been along for the ride. Everyone who's subscribed and come back to watch the videos. Couldn't be doing it without you. I'd be making videos just to drift off into the ether. But I really love the interaction, the comments, the discussion, and whatnot. So thank you, folks, very much. I know this channel's kind of all over the place at times. Sometimes I'm reviewing new knives. Sometimes I'm fixing up old knives. Sometimes I'm off in the woods testing knives. Sometimes I'm doing kind of bushcraft, wildernessy tip type stuff. Sometimes I'm making little gadgets like alcohol stoves and hobo stoves and whatnot. So it's a little harder up here in the north. We don't have the knife culture that we used to. We definitely don't have the knife culture that the U.S. has. We used to have that. Something changed. I'm not quite sure when or why or how, but definitely changed. So, and that being said, one of the reasons I've held off on doing a giveaway up to this point is with our laws, I just don't know what I can get in trouble for up here. Used to be like with firearms, you could give them away, sell them, and nowadays you don't even really know what you're allowed to own half the time, let alone what you can do with it. And if you wanted to hand down a firearm to the next generation, good luck. You're in for some challenges. So the knife stuff's just about as weird. It just doesn't hit the media as much. But it's time to do a giveaway. So I'm just going to have to take the chances on what I may get in trouble for and kind of set out some stipulations that might cover my back. So anyways, back on track. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and supported the channel up to this date. And I hope that I can continue to keep you entertained and provide you with some valuable information, something that might come in handy someday. To the other content creators in the knife community, thank you folks very much. You've just been an amazing group of people, incredibly supportive and encouraging, with just the shout outs and the views and the discussions, and just an awesome bunch of people. And many of you I communicate with outside of YouTube. And if this channel never went anywhere, I at least had the fact that I got to meet some really great down-to-earth, salt-of-the-earth people, and I'll have those relationships going forward. So that's awesome. So thank you, Knife Brotherhood and Sisterhood, because we got some awesome ladies too. So all that being said, before we get into any rules or anything, let's have a look at what you're going to get. So this is going to be one package. Everything goes to one winner. Sorry, I'm losing my voice in the cold out here. So everything will go to one winner, and here's what we're going to have for you to win. So, and all these knives I own personally too. So once we kind of give you a look at the packaging, we'll actually give you a tabletop look at the knives. So the first one is the Buck Canadian exclusive 311 Kingsman. And here it is. Now, I didn't think I would like this knife when I first got it. The blade geometry was kind of different for me, but I really like it and I carry it often. And I've sent a few of these to some other content creators down south, and they seem to really like them too. So, but it is a stainless steel 420 J2 blade, thumb hole for easy deployment, liner lock for added safety. 2.7-inch drop point satin finish blade, 4 inches closed, 2.3 ounces weight, glass-filled nylon handle, and a deep carry one-sided pocket clip. Sorry, left-handed folks. That's knife number one. Knife number two is another, I believe, Canadian exclusive buck, and that is the 190 Matrix. And here it is here. Now, I carry this knife quite a bit. This one is has a permanent residence in one of my EDC pouches. It's just a great looking knife, great blade, great handle. Everything just feels nice about it. So it is a stainless steel 420 HC blade, nail notch for easy opening, liner lock for added safety, 3.3 inch clip point satin finish blade, 7.55 inches open, 3.9 ounces, anodized aluminum handle, and a stainless steel clip. So there we have it, knife number 2. And last but not least, knife number 3 is a Browning. And it comes in this nice little tin with some hunting hounds on it, some puppy dogs. And there's not a lot of information I can tell you just right off the packaging, but it's a Buckmark Classic 518. And it is a small to medium trapper. And there you have it. Now, I can't tell you any of the specifics on it just from the packaging because the information card has the French side out, and I'm not very good with reading French. So, it talks about something from Browning in 1969. I can get that much. It's 3 CR13 steel. I can tell you that much. But that's knife number 3. So there's our 3 knives, and I'll throw some stickers and some other whatnots in there. We'll see what I can come up with. But yeah, so that will be our giveaway. So why don't we flip this thing around, go back there on the bench, and have a closer look at the knives. Alrighty, here we go. So, number 1, the Matrix. Here's the one I carry. It has thumb hole. And you can see it's dirty. I carry it. Better clean it. Anyway, it has the thumb hole for deployment. If you're of the mind, you can, with some tweaking, thumb flick it, reverse flick it. It has nice deep carry pocket clip. Screws are a little proud. What do they say? Some mushroom growing in the shade. But deploys really well. See your Buck logo, your 311 down in there. You got some nice jimping both on the top of the blade and some jimping on the thumb area, thumb rest on the handle. And the spacer in the back here has some jimping. There's even a little bit of jimping here. Very good access to your liner lock. There's some jimping on that as well. Very easy to close. You've got a T8 for your pivot screw, T6s for your clip and holding your covers on. Nice little bit of patterning to the handle. Everything is nicely contoured. You've got good blade alignment, at least on mine. I can't promise on whatever's in the packages, but I haven't seen any bad ones yet. You've got posts for your screws that you can drop a little lanyard on. I just dropped a little bit of jute twine on there just to give me something a little, help yank it out of the pocket. Very good retention on the clip. There's knife number 1. Knife number 2, I wasn't lying when I said it has a permanent home in my EDC pouch. And this is your Matrix. So you've got your aluminum handles, kind of a nice smoky gray color. Some texturing. You've got a T8 for your pivot screw, T6s for your handles. Deep carry one-sided pocket clip. Much better screws in there. Not quite as proud. Good retention on your clip. You've got some jimping in the thumb area on the back of the covers. You've got screw posts there should you want to put a lanyard on it. Now you can probably slow roll this one. It has a detent ball right there. There, it breaks the detent and then locks in with your liner lock. So, good purchase with your liner lock, good access to the liner lock. Get some jimping on the liner lock for good traction. Just a really nice blade. I like the blade on this one. It's a hollow grind. You've got a swedge at the top, some well-placed jimping. So your jimping on the covers and the jimping on the spine of the knife just give you good traction. It's nice in the hand, nice little finger choil on the covers. Just a really good knife. I really like it. So there's your knife number 2. If we want size, I think we covered that, but there's your handles on this one, just a little over 4 inches. Your blade's about a little bit shy of 3.5, maybe 3 1/3 cutting surface. This one here, the Matrix, you've got just shy of a 4-inch handle. Your blade is about 2 3/4, maybe a little better, maybe 2 2/3 cutting surface. And here's knife number 3. This is your Browning. Closed, it's about 3.5 inches. No half stop, but you've got a nice long clip point blade with a nail nick. Snaps into place nicely. Pretty good retention. The main blade is about 2 2/3 with, just about 2 1/3 on your cutting surface. Pretty nice grind on mine. Drifts a little bit to the tip, but very pokey tip. Grind is a little better on that side. Nice snap to the close. And then you have your spade blade. Again with your nail nick. There's your model number there, 0518. That blade is about 2 2/3 and a little better than 2 1/3 inches on your cutting surface. Again, no half stop and a nice snap on the close. You got Browning right there for your tang stamp. I think it's cool. You got wood covers, and then they've engraved the Browning Buckhead logo as opposed to a shield. I think it's a pretty sweet little knife. So that is your 3 knives for the giveaway. And then, like I say, we'll throw in some stickers and see what else I can't come up with for a surprise. So now we've had a look at the knives. Let's look at my face again, and we'll close this out. Alrighty, so giveaway rules. I'm not going to have any regional restrictions. The vast majority of my audience is from the States, so I certainly can't say to you folks, I'm not going to ship to the States, because that just wouldn't be very fair. That's where most of you come from. So we'll try to keep it to North America. How about that? So Canada and the US. You know what? I don't even feel right with that. We're not going to put any restrictions on where I ship it to. Whatever it costs me to ship, you know what? You folks put your time and effort into watching and commenting, so I'm not going to say shipping expenses are going to be an issue. So there will be no regional restrictions. I know a lot of people put regional restrictions on Canada, but that's not a monetary thing. That's because it's just so hard to, it's very risky sending a knife into Canada. You just don't know what's going to make it. Our border agency has different rules than our national knife laws. So a knife I can legally buy at a store here in Canada, can't legally cross the border. It's crazy. Anyway, so no regional restrictions. I will ask that if any of the knives in the package are not legal to own or carry where you are, then I would ask that you not participate. Because I don't want to get you in trouble by sending you a knife you're not allowed to have, and I don't want to get me in trouble by sending you a knife you're not allowed to have. So, honor system. You must, in order to receive the knives and participate, they must be legal for you to own and legal for me to send to you. Okay? Also, I don't know the knife laws in every place people may be watching from. So if there's an age restriction where you're at, if you must be a certain age to carry a knife or receive a knife, then I would ask that you not participate if you're not of that age. And I certainly don't want to get in trouble with somebody's parents because I sent them a knife and their parents didn't approve of it. So don't get me in trouble and don't get you in trouble. Don't get us both in trouble. So the knives must be legal where you're at. It must be legal for you to carry them based on just regional knife laws and your age. Okay. What else? We're going to keep it on the honor system. I'm not going to ask you for your ID. I don't know that somebody wouldn't give me a fake ID anyways, but I'm just a guy on the internet, and it's not appropriate for me to ask you to send a copy of your driver's license or birth certificate or something. So just please be cognizant of your local knife laws and don't get us both in trouble. Okay. Now, you must be a subscriber to the channel. This giveaway is in appreciation to the subscribers. So please be a subscriber to the channel. And, well, sorry about that. I went in to do some editing on those videos and noticed my microphone died halfway through my talk. So we were saying, your local knife laws, make sure the knives are legal for that. Number 2, age, make sure you're of legal age to receive the knife. In Canada, that would be 18. So we'll use a random comment picker to select the winner. So make sure you're subscribed, comment on this video down below, and include the phrase jackalope. I don't know if everybody knows what a jackalope is. They were big when I was young, basically a rabbit with horns, antlers like a deer. So we'll put jackalope right here, spell it exactly as you see it, capitalization or not, hyphenated or not, however you see it written here, make sure that's how you spell it in the comment. So we'll let this run for a week and we'll select a winner then. I'll post a video or I'll do a live, one or the other. And then I'll contact you or you contact me. My email address is in the channel description. And then I'll sort out some way to make sure that the person who contacts me is the actual winner. So I'll have some instructions for that because it sucks, but there's every chance somebody might try and pretend to be the winner. And I want to make sure the right person, the person who actually won, gets the package. So that's about it. So I hope you all jump in and we get lots of people who enter. And as far as the channel from here, I don't know. I'm just going to keep plugging away. This is not a professional operation. It's just me with my phone. I have that propped up on a walking stick, leaning up against a mountain bike right now. That's how professional this operation is. So, content-wise, I'm just going to keep plugging away. Like I said, it's getting tough up here with the knife laws and whatnot. I went out knife hunting today, hit 3 pawn shops, not a knife to be seen. So, and the online retailers are cutting back up here. So a lot of the US companies won't ship here. So it's a struggle, but I'll do my best to find something to keep you all entertained and hopefully give you a little knowledge to incorporate into your lives. So that said, thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate all your support and your interest, and hopefully I can keep you entertained going forward. That said, have an awesome day. And you know what? I always say, try and be handy. Learn new skills, little things that will help you out in your daily life and that you can use to help other people out. Be just a reliable member of your community. You don't have to be some kind of community leader. You don't have to go out and change the world. But just that one little act of kindness where you were at the mall and it's the winter and somebody's got a dead battery and you have jumper cables and you can get them on your way. Just that little act of kindness makes a huge difference in the world, at least for that person and maybe the kids they have in the car. So it, being handy doesn't mean you have to know everything. Just know a few things that can aid you and aid others. That said, you all have a great week and see you on the next one.